All right. Well, welcome everyone. We are doing part three of three workshops with Ina Nagaytseva, and this is demystifying water. So I hope everybody's had a chance from part one and two to actually go out and try and paint. I know I did. So tonight you can either paint along or you can just relax and watch and go and paint it later. And what I did last time is I went on Instagram and I actually tagged Ina in it and she got to see it right away. So I totally recommend doing that. All right, so I'm going to turn it over to her. Would you like me to put your camera in spotlight or do you want to talk a bit first? I'll put, oh, here we go.
Well, I can talk later, so better to show my paper now.
Sure. Okay, let me just find it. Always takes me a little bit of time here. Here we go.
No worries, take your time.
Okay. So it's got to be this one, maybe? Nope. That's the other one. Here we go. All right, we're going to spotlight you there and remove spotlight from, oh, see, got it backwards. There we go.
Okay, I don't know why the quality of my video is not too good. Let me
Mm,
check, please.
okay.
Yeah, maybe some troubles with internet.
Mm. Yeah, it does say that you have network bandwidth is low. And I'm just going to mute everybody else
Okay.
here.
Mm, Oh, it is not good. Why? Sorry, guys. I have no idea what happening, but let me check my settings.
Okay.
Ina is saying your network bandwidth is low, so you may want to restart the modem, or it might take a little bit longer. So maybe just turn off and on the Wi-Fi. It might help.
Well, okay. Can you give me 1 minute, please? I will back in
Sure.
1 minute,
Absolutely.
okay?
Yep.
Sorry about that. Sorry. One
Yeah,
moment.
sure. So in the meantime, maybe I'll just talk a bit. What's coming up is Alberta in watercolor, and that starts. I just have to bring up my notes here. Alberta Watercolor starts on September 30th, which is tomorrow to November 4th. So there'll be an opening reception on October 4th at 4 p.m. And everything is happening at Sea Space Madra Loop in Southwest Calgary. So hopefully some of you will be going to Calgary to check it all out. I know Ian will be there for sure. So yeah. So that's new. It's in the news. You guys are such a quiet bunch.
Chris, I just would like to remind I don't think that there is someone from Quebec
Mm,
area, but
okay.
all the first Sunday of the month, we
Hmm.
meet and we go to a place and go paint together.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So where'd you guys go this month? It's- I think
So this month we are
yeah,
going to a place here in Maison San Gabriel. It's
nice.
a kind of house, very beautiful people. The they they dress up as the character from the 18th century, something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds
So
like fun.
it's going to be very, very, very nice.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I think that the only person from that sometimes comes up from Montreal is Nasib, but I don't think that he's here today.
Okay. Well, if you're in Montreal, go look up Marcia. I know you guys have a Facebook page also that you share the information out. So,
Sorry, I am in Montreal too.
okay. Okay.
Oh, very nice. I'm going to put in our Facebook page all the
Okay,
informations and you can join us,
okay,
so
thank you
the
so much.
goal of the meeting is just to paint a little bit, to talk a little bit of watercolor. It's not just something that we are going there, paint, and that's it, that's all. No, we always
Yeah.
we like to meet, to talk a little bit about watercolor, the challenges and things like this.
Great.
Oh, very good. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
All right, Ina, I think you're on now.
Yeah, much better now. Thank you
Yep,
very much.
definitely. Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody and take it away.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, again. Thanks for coming today. Sorry for these technical issues. Today we have our third lesson, and I hope you received our reference for today. We will paint a wonderful sailboat with a lighthouse. And today, well, actually, I was thinking to paint a full picture, but a few last minutes I changed my mind. This all the time happens. So today we will do it more in sketchy way. So we will not fill all the space with paints. We will do it more easy, in more freestyle, and we'll try to show the atmosphere here. So, first of all, let's talk about composition. Actually, here, this reference works perfect for us. We have a huge sail with the sailboat on the right side. We have a small lighthouse on the left. We have a light going from the left side, and we have a little bit of water. We have some sky. Well, if you want to show everything, you can do it. Why not? But I will go in more faster and in more free way. And yes, I will not fill all the space. I will leave some paper white. We will need to show the light on sail and the light on lighthouse. So in this case, I will show the sky a little bit around, but not with all the details. We will see how it will go in, because typically, I never plan in my paintings. I'm never preparing, and all the time I change in my mind, and I can change my mind while I will paint. But I will try to not do this, okay? So you will be not too confusing. Which colors we need? I will use, as usually, cadmium orange. I will use ultramarine blue. I will use indantron blue, and for darkest details, I will use neutral tint. If you don't have Dendron, you can use indigo. You can use paint gray instead of neutral. So yes, feel free to use your own palette. And let's start with pencil drawing. So I will start with a sailboat actually. I will not draw any horizon line here, I guess. So I will start with our main subject.
So, we don't seem to have the reference photo. I'm not sure where we're supposed to get it from, but
Um,
I just checked my email. I don't have anything on there.
okay, let me go into the chat. I will send you right now, okay? Mhm. Okay, here is the chat. One moment. Sorry, I used my iPad today and it is not working good today. Can you let me in my from my iPad because I don't know why it's turned off. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, reference. Here is the chat and photo. Okay, I just sent you the reference. Hope you can see it in the chat. Okay, so I'm starting with the sailboat. First, I'm showing the main body. Here we have some waves, some foam on the water. The sailboat have a pretty tall mast, so I will draw it almost to my edge here on the top. Here is the sail. Okay. We have some stuff on the board. Because this will be more like sketch, I'm not afraid to do not have all the details. Just main things like dark stripe here, windows, stripe on the sail, like this, and we have a lighthouse on the, I don't know how these things call, so I will call it here, okay. maybe it's actually pier. We have some perspective, goes little up from the left. Okay, and we have a lighthouse. Lighthouse will be there. Try to not make it too tall because this, in this case, we don't need a tall lighthouse. Windows here and the roof with top. Should be a little wider in my case to same. Let me check my pencil. Okay. And we have some movement on water, some reflection here. I don't like my lines here. I will fix it. Okay, something like this. Here we will have a dark. Here, some light. Okay, yeah, for me, it is enough. I don't need more. And now I can start with the frames. As I told you, I will not fill all the space for sky especially. I will leave some white. I will leave white paper on the right side and I will leave some white on the left top corner. I definitely will add some color here between sail and between lighthouse because in this case, if I will not show it, I cannot show the light and the color contrast. We have light on the sail, we have light on the lighthouse, so we should have something on the background for showing the light. In this case, I'm showing the sky here and here. In my situation, it will be more abstract. I'm not sure if I will put some clouds. Maybe I will try to play with some light and shadows, but not sure about clouds. Anyway, we will see how it will go in because, as I told you before, I can change my mind while I will paint. But if you paint your sky fully, like on your reference, you can start from the light on the clouds with some mix of orange and blue, but adding more orange. Then add some blue for shadows. You can use some cerulean blue for color of the sky. And as you can see, the sky behind the sailboat and lighthouse is little green. So again, you can mix your orange with cerulean for this part. Maybe I will do it too. Let's see. I'm taking a big brush. Will be more expressive work. So I will use cerulean and I will take some orange. Maybe more orange here. And let's go. I will put some color carefully on the left side of this sail here. We'll add more blue. Going around the lighthouse. You can cover the part where we have the light of lighthouse lamp, but this part we should go around because we have to show the light. I will take smaller brush. We'll take more cerulean. We'll add some ultramarine a little bit. We'll put some shadows and splashes, my favorite part, all the time. With water, with the paints, doesn't matter. I will go here around the sailboat. We have some green hill behind the pier. You can show it too. Blue cerulean with orange. I will put some green just for pretending here and here a little bit. Okay. Again, I'm taking big brush. I will put some color here, but I'm not covering all this space. I leave it right now. And I will go with water and with the pier. I will take cerulean with ultramarine and orange. First, more orange for showing the light here. And here. Now more blue with some granulation. So feel free to use ultramarine or cerulean. I'm going around sailboat again. Like this. And now I need to make some water. Water is in shadow. It is pretty dark. So in this case, you can add indigo. I will add the indention blue. I'm taking indention with some cerulean with a little bit of orange here. Everything I'm doing right now, I'm doing with a big brush. something like this. And now taking smaller brush, the same color mix, cerulean, indention blue, and a little bit of orange. I will show the darker color of water here. I don't want to leave the space where I have the foam with the sharp edges, so I'm just adding some water here. And anyway, the foam is in shadow, so it's okay if it will have some blue color. Now I'm taking more blue, orange, cerulean again. My brush should be dry. And I will add some more darker color on water. I'm leaving some light on the water and adding some darker color. Here we have a reflection, so I'm not filling all the space with the blue here. So I'm going around. I will take much smaller brush for details. Again, indention, orange, and cerulean. Cerulean. More pigment and dry brush. We have some dark shadow here on water. We have some dark here. Everything I'm doing right now, I'm doing while my paper is wet, remember. About it, we have some dark color under the foam. I will show some dark waves here. If your color not enough dark, you can add some neutral or paint gray. Like this. And of course, we're not afraid of splashes with water and with paint too, because this is a sketchy style. We can be free. More dark here. Like this. And if you lost some white on your foam, you can clean your brush and gently remove some color here. And here should be dark. Then like this. And I believe I will stop right now with my water. I will lift some reflection here because our lighthouse is white and we have some reflection in the water. So again, I'm clean my brush with it and I will gently erase a little bit of water here. Okay. So next step will be the details. We can start from the sail. How we can do and show the light on the sail? We will leave some white space just near the color of the sky. Here we will start to add some orange, and here will be orange with blue, but more blue. And also we have some orange here. Taking my medium brush, taking orange. It is actually doesn't matter which orange and which blue you will use here. Just be sure they don't give you the green stuff when you mix them. I mixed some orange with ultramarine blue, but first I'm adding more orange, and I will add some color here. Clean my brush. I will turn my painting. And here I'm just blend the color with water. So I will have a smooth transition here. Adding more blue and showing the shadow on the sail. Again, more orange. And here I will blend some with water. If it is not enough blue, you can add it if your paper is still wet. Mine begins to dry. A little bit more orange. And just water. Something like this. If this part looks too dark for you, you can add some white acrylic gouache later, or again, you can leave some color. Just for showing more light on sail. Like this. Okay. Next part, I will add some color for sailboat. Because you remember, I'm a left hand, so I will go from the right to the left. I'm taking a mix of blue from my palette. I'm not adding anything. I'm using the same colors. So this part of the sailboat is in shadow, but after nose, we can see some another left side, and it is on the light. So I will leave it just white. I'm filling with blue the right side, and this part leaving with white. Again, I clean my brush, and with water, I'm blending the edges. Also, this part is in shadow too. And I will leave some light on the top here and here. You can take smaller brush for making some more darker shadows with the blue color. Something like this. Okay. Well, now I need to wait until it will dry for adding details. We can add some light and shadows on our lighthouse and some colors on a pier. Again, I'm starting with orange and blue for showing the light, but more orange with a lot of water. You can leave some white space on the left. Now I'm adding more blue and filling the right side here. Yeah, as you can see, I left some white. I will show you closer. Left some highlights for showing the light on the lighthouse. And now I think I will fill the color of the pier. Orange, ultramarine, and the shadow side is more cold. So in this case, I'm using more blue color. Going around sailboat. Here on the bottom of the pier is a really dark line, so I'm adding some neutral. Something like this. And again, orange and blue, but more blue. This part is in shadow. And we have some shadow here. We actually have some people on the pier. I will show them a little bit later, maybe. With a dry brush, I will add some transition to water here. Okay. And we'll make the bottom line more darker here. Also, the dark is here. Okay. If the sides with the light looks too light, we can add some more color. With water, something like this. Okay, I'm leaving this part to dry. Now I will start with details on the sailboard here. My sail is dry, so I can see right now that we have a bright blue stripe. You can use any bright blue color. I will use some mix of phthalo blue and indention blue, but you can use any. Cerulean, ultramarine, it really doesn't matter. And with a small brush, I'm starting to add this stripe. Okay, and here is the line. We actually have another sail behind this one. We can see only just small part of it. So I'm taking my mix of orange and blue, and with a small brush, I will just show some edge of the sail. More orange. This goes somewhere to this spot. Okay. I will blend some parts. Something like this. We can see the part of mast here. I will show it. And now I will start with details here. I'm taking a neutral tint with a little bit of indentation blue. We have a dark line here. And the same color, but more water here on the left side, showing this stripe on the light. Also, we have some line goes here. I will show it a little bit here and here. We have a form here, so I will blend the edges. And in the meantime, I can add some shadows under the form with small brush, like this. Because we need to have the difference, right? Only in this case we can show that we have some form. We have another one here. And windows. Some lines. We have some light, some white details on the bottom, on the board, but I will make them dark because I want to put some more dark color. We have a mess going somewhere to this spot. So yeah, you can see that all the details we have white. I make them more black. Yeah. And we have some rows here, here. Again, they are white on the reference, but I make them dark because my sky is not too dark. And in this case, I prefer to make the black rows, the black detail. Okay, I can see that this part of the board should be a little darker. So I will just add more blue. Okay, now the lighthouse. Lighthouse have a black details on some of them are on the light. I will use in this case neutral tint with orange for showing the light, and for the dark just clean neutral. So first of all, I'm putting some orange with neutral, and then I'm going to shadow. We have some shadow on this spot. I will add more blue. And you know what? I will take again blue and we'll make darker shadow here. And blend with water. Going up. Left side is on the light. Right side is in shadow. In shadow. And the bottom part here. Here is light, more orange, and just neutral for the dark. Something like this. Again, neutral. I will put some more details on the lighthouse. The windows are on the light, so I'm adding more color with orange. Here's the shadow. Okay, I can see that this part becomes too light, so I'm adding more neutral color here. And I will add more dark on a pier. And here we'll do some details. Okay, now I want to add some more color into water. I like how everything looks good, but I want to add some more waves. I'm taking in general with neutral. And I'm adding some movement on the water here. Yeah. But not too much because I don't want to overdo it. We'll blend some color. This line should be darker. Okay. We can put some people. I'm taking orange first. Then I'm taking neutral. Like this. We also can put some people on this part. Too much colors. Orange. Oh, some red. I want to show something red. Okay. I can see some red details here and here. Here is a guy in blue jacket. I will show him. Real. Okay. More neutral. I want to put more details here, here, maybe here. We can also show someone on the board here. Orange, blue here. Something like this. And also, I want to put some birds. Birds are my favorite parts typically, especially if I have splashes. We actually don't have any birds on the reference, but why we cannot show them? Maybe here too. Okay. Now I want to add some texture to the lighthouse, and I need to add some stripes, some lines on the sail. Okay, and lines on the sail. It is not necessary actually to make them, but we can show not all, but few in shadow part. Not on the light, because as you can see on the light, we cannot see any lines. I can see number 5 on sail behind. something like this. And let me take a look. Well, looks not bad. So for me, it is done. More sketchy, more freestyle. I like how it looks right now. I will sign it. Okay, I think we're done.
Nice. So we have one question in the chat.
Yes.
How did you treat your paper in preparation? And is the clear masking tape you've used on the sides? Is that clear masking tape?
Um, I'm using them regular from Dollarama actually.
Oh,
Paper tape. It is really
okay.
good. Typically in Dollarama, the tapes are not good, but I found one. It's white and it's called Duramax. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that. And works perfect for me. So if
Nice.
you have a Dollarama, you can you can go and buy it.
Nice. Oh, somebody's just coming in.
Too late, guys.
Yep. So does anybody else have any questions? You can just unmute yourself and ask away. Oh, did you wet the paper before
Uh,
using?
no, I didn't wet it. I started with a big brush with a lot of water.
Okay.
Thank you, Ina. That was nice. That was really good.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. And also, if you are interested to learn more from me, I'm launching the online course. It will be in Zoom too. There will be 4 different lessons. They will be more difficult than we did, with more explanations, with more techniques, mixing colors. We will learn again. We will learn sailboats. We will learn waves, how to paint waves, how to paint whales, how to paint underwater. So if you are interested, I will put a link in the chat. If that's okay. You can register on my school in a moment. And I'm already finished the preparation for our exhibition. Your paintings are so amazing. I still, I still, I still didn't paint anything, you know. I will paint tonight.
Yeah, that starts tomorrow.
Okay, here is the link of
All right.
my course. Yes. So yes, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Let me- Yeah, does anybody else have any questions at all? Just unmute yourself or
It was sorry, it was so beautiful, Ina. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just I have a question. Which brand of paper you use?
I used Arches cold press 140 lb and the back side, not front.
Mm.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And
Yeah.
could you please write your Instagram page and the other friends, please, for me? Thank you, because I don't have your pages. Thank you so much.
For sure. Just a moment. Yes. And if you will paint by my lessons, feel free to tag me in Instagram or Facebook. Doesn't matter. I will be happy to see your results. Always the pleasure to see and to give
Ina,
you some feedback. Yes.
oh sorry, this is about the exhibition. The place where we have the opening and the demos, are they all in the same place? Same?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They are the same. We just have some paid workshops from Ian and Elena Markelova, and it will be in my studio. It will be not an exhibition.
Yeah, I think it's in a different day and time, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't think there was any place to register for the opening itself. So I guess just register for the demos and then you'll be in the opening.
Well, yes, it's
Yeah,
the same. So
yeah.
no worries.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent my Instagram to the chat.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
there's
too.
another question. Why do you use the back of the paper?
Because I like it. I like this side because it's have more texture, and for the landscapes, I prefer all the time the back. For if you paint people, it is not working, it is not good. But for landscapes, for having some more interesting granulation effects for texture, the back side, especially if you will have rough, uh, that will be just amazing.
Makes sense. Okay. Does anybody else have any other questions? You can unmute yourself.
Thank you. That was excellent.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, if there's no more questions, what we'll do is this video will get posted up to the IWS YouTube page. It'll be a couple days before it actually happens because we got to wait for Ian to come back. And we'll definitely put in the link to the courses in the YouTube so you can find that again and everything. Yeah. So anyways, that's it. Thank you, Ina.
Thank you very much,
That
everyone.
was
I hope
Okay,
great.
you.
bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
You.
Thank you for
Bye.
joining.